we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into this tutorial. I'm barefaced right now, so let's go ahead and start with skincare. If you hear a humming noise, that's my furnace that kicked on. It's so sunny out, but it's like 30 degrees, just like it was in my last video. Mother Nature, she's playing us. She's playing us. So I'm going to go ahead and moisturize the skin first. I am so dry. I have breakouts that are kind of healing. They kind of like, you know, scabbed over. Kind of gross, but, you know, that's life. Looks like this. And we're going to go ahead and moisturize because I need it. I need it really badly. I hope you guys can hear me fine too. I'm going to use my excuse for this. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. First time I'm using this, so I mean, there's a really good chance it could break me out. Okay, now that the hair is out of the face, let's continue. So I am now moisturized. So to prime, I'm going to go ahead and kick it old school. I'm going to go back with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm sure you guys have all seen this at some point in your YouTube viewings. Where my pores are pretty large, which is pretty much just like my nose and like right on the sides of my nose too. For foundation, I've been kind of teeter-tottering between two different foundations. Part of me, back in my oily skin days, like over the summer, these guys were my holy grail, okay? I could show you probably an entire drawer filled. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab them for you. I'm gonna grab them for you. So like I was saying, look at all these. Like, I kid you not, I probably have like every shade up to 105 in here. This used to be my holy grail foundation. Okay, so I think the two that I'm going to mix, I think I'm going to go ahead in with 103 and 101. And we're going to mix those to go ahead and hopefully get my perfect shade. I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to go with my Real Technique sponge, because this used to have the best coverage for me. And I swear I used this for so long. Like, look at that. Like, boom, gone. But I know you have to work pretty quickly with this, so. Okay. So foundation is on. You know, I gotta get this off my lip. I can't not stand that. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Ivory. I used to love this stuff too. So, and I think it wore well with this foundation if I remember. So let's go ahead and do this. You know, we're also going to prime our eyes with this as well. And for under the eyes, we're going to go ahead and use our sponge. And boom! Gone! I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color Fair Light, which is number 10. And before we set that, we're going to tap it out, just to get rid of any of those creases there. So we're going to go ahead in with the Dare to Create palette. They have all these transition shades, and I wanted to do more of a neutral look. So the first shade that I'm going to go ahead and use is the color Bear, and we're just going to put this in the crease area. And we're not going to go too heavy on the shadow today, but I just want a little something to give us a little bit of definition. So I'm bringing it in the crease, but also like in my inner corner as well. So now that we laid that color down, I'm going to go ahead in with a little bit deeper of a transition color, and that is Sunder. Like that. I'm going to go back in with that first brush that we used for the first transition shade, and we're just going to go ahead, no additional product, just kind of buff that out. I'm also going to put a little bit of a shimmer in this, but it's not from the palette. It's the IBY, I don't know if it's IBY or IBI Beauty. It's the Radiant Glow Highlighter 24 Karat Magic, and this is what it looks like. I believe I got this in an Ipsy bag as well. It's supposed to be a highlight, but I liked it a lot for like that lid area. So I'm just going to use my finger and we're just going to apply it that way. And I'm putting it all over the lid, not the center, not the outer, just the entire lid. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a very simple wing line. I'm not going to make it too dramatic. I'm just going to focus it on the outer parts of the eye. We're going to get rid of this fallout in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead, finish that, do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my winged liner, applied my lashes, and the lashes that I used were no, they were not my Ardell 113s. Even though I feel like they probably would look really good with this look. But I went ahead and used the Ardell 600, which are 600 black wispies. I have those on, and I used my new favorite lash adhesive, which is the Kiss Strip Lash with aloe in it. So I did that, and for my eyeliner, I used the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum, which looks like that. So that's it on the top eye. So we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of the eyes. I'm going to go back in with the Dare to Create palette. We're going to go ahead and use a pencil brush. This is a, not Morphe, it's a Sigma E30 pencil brush. So I took a little bit of that Sonder, and we're going to go ahead and blend that on the lower lash line. I'm trying to keep my head up so you guys can see, but it's hard. I will be honest. I struggle. I think my mirror, I need to get a mirror that comes up higher, but I had to return like 2 of them because they came up too high. It's like I can't get it right. You know what I'm saying? Let's wipe away the fallout that we have. That's why I always bake under my eyes. That way I can just sweep it away. That's the mascara we're gonna have to use. Let's go ahead and buff this away. I'm just using this is like an e.l.f. blush brush. This is the brush I always use to wipe away my fallout. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply our lower lash mascara. You guys know it's gonna take a lot for me to replace this for my lower lash line. See, like, look at that. What's gonna do good? What's gonna do as good as that? You know what though? This is a brand new one too. My other one was drying up, so I was like, let me get, a new one here. I always wiggle and bring down. That way you're sure the lashes are coated. I'm gonna go ahead, fill in my brows, and I'm using this is another oldie but a goodie. I always used to use this. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in the shade Ash Brown. There's a wax, a medium toned, and a darker tone in this. So I'm going to speed through this process, but I want you guys to see it because I typically do this off camera, but, let's just go ahead and do it on camera. And boom, we're done. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do the other one. Now that the brows are on, I'm going to go ahead and set those with the Maybelline Great Lash. I always need a gel because I have naturally curly hair, and like my brows, they curl, like they move around, so we're just going to go ahead and set those bad boys in place. I'm going to go ahead in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Bronze up a little bit. Bring some down my neck. Okay, so that's the bronzer. For blush, I'm going to go in with my Milani Baked Blush in number 3, Berry Amore. And pop that on the cheeks there. Very lightly, because this Milani, these like baked blushes, pretty pigmented. I've been doing this new thing where I'm actually setting my makeup first, and then I'm gonna go in with highlight, because you'll see it just, if you go in directly after you use the setting spray, it just kind of intensifies that highlight. I have a lot of texture going on though right now, so it's probably not the best to do that. But you know, I'm never not gonna have texture, I've come to the conclusion. So let's go ahead and spray this. This is the Pixie Glow Mist. And I used a lot more than I usually do, just because that foundation, the L'Oreal Pro Matte, is, you know, a drying matte foundation. So I wanted to use a little bit more. It sucks so bad. A little bit more than I normally do. God. I've been using, and I'm obsessed with this, the Milani Rose Glow Stellar Lights Highlight Powder. This is what the shades look like. I think there's a darker one too for darker skin tones. This is the number 3 Rose Glow. I'm going to go in with a mix of the lightest shade and the middle one here. And I'm going to use my Luxie, this is the 522 Tapered Highlighter brush. Do you see that though? Like before that dries, it's just so pretty. So be careful. And this is Milani. Like, this is a drugstore highlight. Like, it's crazy. Look at that. Whoo, girl. I'm also just gonna take a little bit there too. And if you feel like it's a little bit too much, go ahead just in with your sponge that you used and just kind of pounce it along it. And it'll kind of diffuse it a little bit there. Now that we are highlighted like nobody's business, we're going to go ahead and I forgot to highlight my brow bone. So let's go in and do that. I'm going to use that same Milani highlighter. And with this type of shadow, I'm going to actually use the middle one here. So let's go in and do that. I mean, this highlighter is like incredible. Incredible. Like, this is freaking drugstore, guys. Like, holy freaking moly. You know what? Let's put some in our inner corner too. But I'm going to go ahead in with that same highlight and boom. Boom! Give me life. Love this. I want to do a bright lip because spring's around the corner. I'm sick of the dark colors. I got the highlight like all on my lips. I wanted to try, I've never tried any of these products before. It's the Drew Barrymore's line, the Flower line. This is the Miracle Matte Lip in the shade Melon Pop. It's like a corally, like pinky corally color, and I hope it doesn't look red. I'm going to use my, these are like, these and the Milani are like my go-to lip pencils. It's Jordana, the Easy for Lips Retractable This is why I do voiceovers. Jordana Easy Liner for Lips Retractable Pencil in the shade Tawny. This is what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead, it's like a natural color, and we're going to go ahead in with this lippy. So I don't ever like to apply a lip product. I don't care if it's a, you know, liquid lipstick, a balm, an actual lipstick, gloss. I always need a lip liner. It's just like one of those things. Oh, that's so pretty. I may go in with a lip brush because this is like a pretty big applicator, larger than like I'm used to here. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit on a small lip brush just to get around these corners because this applicator is a little bit difficult to work with. Okay, so lip is on. Feels really good on the lips. I actually may go pick more of those up. So you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little spring type of look. And yeah, after like doing the video, I'm like, wow, hell, this is like mostly drugstore product. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. And yes, I'm actually like feeling this headband. Anywho, thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!